Roundtable time. Business Roundtable Conversation is a program for business-minded individuals, a program for entrepreneurs, a program designed for people who want to grow their wealth and excel in their chosen fields. And as usual, you'll be hearing from an experienced journalist, a political analyst who knows his onion. So I am talking about one of the top finance authors in Nigeria who has written several books on money, one of which is Dangote's 10 Commandments on Money. You already know who I'm talking about. It is no other person than Peter Anosike. He wrote Dangote's 10 Commandments on Money. That book was rated as one of the best development books in the world by Wall Street Journal. And here in Nigeria, it was adopted as a workbook for grooming entrepreneurs by Small Medium Enterprises Development Agency of Nigeria. Aside being a best-selling author, Peter Anosike is also a philosopher, a development economist, and a journalist. More so, he is the founder of Ultimate Entrepreneurs Academy. An Ultimate Entrepreneurs Academy is an organization that trains college students, graduates, and workers on how to become successful entrepreneurs. He is also a public speaker and a business coach. Good morning, Peter Anosike.
Good morning, viewers, and good morning, listeners.
All right, today we'll be having a conversation on the topic, Nigeria's labor unions call indefinite strike over cost of living. In fact, the cost of living is biting everybody. Unions say they will begin the strike on October 3rd. Let me read what I have here. Nigeria's two biggest workers' union plan to start an indefinite strike next week to protest against the cost of living crisis after the government scrapped a popular but costly petroleum subsidy. Union leaders said this on Tuesday. They have been pushing President Bola Tinubu to reverse his decision in May to scrap the decades-old subsidy that had kept fuel prices low but was draining government finances. Prices have risen sharply, including the cost of food, transport, and power, as most businesses and households rely on petrol generators for electricity. The Nigeria Labour Congress and Trade Union Nigeria, the biggest unions, said they will begin the strike on October 3rd. It's going to be a total shutdown until government meets the demand of Nigerian workers and, in fact, Nigerian masses. The union leaders said this in a joint statement. The federal government has refused to meaningfully engage and reach agreements with organized labor on critical issues of the consequences of the unfortunate hike in price of petrol, which has unleashed massive suffering on Nigerian workers and masses. The government had urged the unions to continue negotiations instead of resorting to strikes, saying this would hurt an economy grappling with double-digit inflation, foreign currency shortages, and low oil production. The President Bola Ahmed Tinubu has defended his two biggest reforms, one which is removal of the subsidy and foreign exchange controls, saying although this would lead to hardships in the short term, they were necessary to attract investment and boost government finances. This is the issue we want to discuss this morning. As you know, it's the voice of the people, 90.3 FM, and so we'll be opening the phone lines to know whether you are in support of this strike, because it's going to be a total shutdown. So if you're in support of the labor unions to go on strike, you tell us. If you're not in support, you still tell us. So because we know that the strike will have effect on the masses. So tell us what you think about it. All right, over to you, Peter Anosike. Let's move on to what we have.
Well, for me, I have read the reports published by many chapters of NLC, and all of them are in support. Surprisingly, even the Southwest chapters of NLC. And they said that they want to protest against the hardship occasioned by the removal of subsidy. But what I find funny, anytime there's going to be strike, they will tell the Nigerians stock their houses with food and other essential items. Where would the money come that's to stock? Understand me? Because people are suffering. People are in pains, and you are telling them stock your houses with food, where would the money come from? The money is nowhere. So whenever they say stock your house with food, understand? I say, are these people not part of the masses? So if people have money to stock their houses with food, then there's no need going on protest.
Of course, because they have the money.
Because they have the money. So they should watch what the statement that they are issuing. If people are suffering, if people are going through pains, you don't tell them stock your houses with food to cushion the effect. Because for somebody that to stock his house means that the money is there, but the money is not there. Okay, and again, I have been a Labour correspondent for 7 years for Sun newspaper. So I know how these things work. For any strike to be successful, for any strike at all to be successful, two unions must be involved. One is Nupeng. One is Nupeng. If Nupeng is involved and the National Union of Road Transport Workers are involved, then the strike will be successful. But once these two unions are not involved, such a strike will fail. Why Nupeng and the National Union of Road Transport Workers? One, Nupeng will not supply fuel.
So people can feel it more.
No. Once all the filling stations are shut down, you cannot get fuel anywhere, which means you park your car in the house.
Of course.
Because the idea is to stop movement of people. So once Nupeng is involved, no filling station will open. That's number one. Number two, once National Union of Road Transport Workers are involved, there will be no buses on the road, which means there will be no movement.
Of course.
So once these two unions are involved, you hope for a successful strike. But if they are not, but for me, I know that for now, National Union of Road Transport Workers are in crisis because of the Ondoamo, understand? And I know that if Ondoamo remains in charge, he will not want his members to go on strike. If Ondoamo remains in charge, he will not want his members to go on strike. And if there's buses on the road, there are bound to be movement. Once there are buses on the road, once commercial buses are moving, there are bound to be movement. But the only thing that they will not be able to get fuel, that's if Nupeng is involved. So let us see, according to them, they say it's going to be a total shutdown. But we've been hearing this over the years.
So without if it will be a total shutdown. All right, over to the listeners. Let me open up the phone lines now. The number to call is 0700 903 903 903. I take that again, 0700 903 903 903. You can also reach out to us via our WhatsApp line on 0700 903 9039. Tell us how the strike is going to affect you. Are you in support of the strike, the nationwide strike, or not? Let's get to hear you.
Yeah, but the two policies which the Bonda Tinubu has tried to defend, understand? That is a removal of subsidy and unification of the naira has failed woefully. It has failed woefully. The cure has become worse than the disease. The cure which he is trying to get has become far worse than the disease. Today, what is the exchange rate? it has gone beyond 1,000 naira for the first time in the history of the country. So his unification, whatever, has failed.
Let's take this first call. Hello, good morning to you. Hello? All right, we lost that.
Okay, so his unification of the naira or his naira policy has failed. And there's no way it can even succeed. For a currency to be strong, something must be backing it. For a currency to be strong, something must be backing it. But right now, nothing is backing the
let's
naira.
Take the second call. Hello, good morning to you.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning to you. How are you doing?
I'm fine.
All right, good to have you. Let's get to know you.
Yeah, I just want to know. I know there's strike on Monday, but I just want to be sure there will strike on Tuesday.
It's not on Monday.
Monday is a holiday and not a strike. Okay.
Okay.
All right. The strike begins on Tuesday.
Okay. So, for a naira for a currency to be stable, to be strong, something must be backing it. But nothing at all is backing our naira.
Hello, good morning.
Hello, Mr. Atiku, good morning.
Good morning.
All right, tell us your name and location.
Morning. I'm Ben from Eva.
All right, Ben, go ahead.
Good morning. Good morning, my sister.
Good morning to you, sir.
All right. See, what we are suffering now is as a result of the corruption that is in NNPC. And the nonchalant attitude of Mr. President shows that he's involved. He knows what is happening. What military is using this country to do in NNPC. He said that we are consuming 46 million liters right now. That we are consuming 60 million liters before. But as a result of all this, that we are consuming 46 million liters. It's a very big lie. Before they were saying 16 million, we were not consuming up to 30 million before. Talkless of now, people have packed their vehicles. People are now owning their jail again. Nobody is buying fuel. And the federal government are not interested to go and find out actually how many liters of fuel we are using on a daily basis. All the filling stations were licensed by the NNPC, and federal government knows about it. All the filling stations have meters where they record all their daily sales, the number of liters they sell. And it is not difficult to know. This man will just be using us. Okay, when the federal government will pay subsidy on 46 million liters, it will not get to us. If you need the money, they will pocket. The way Mr. President kept quiet concerning this shows that military is working for them. And this man used corruption to hold this country in bondage in that NNPC. They have not sacked anybody in NNPC. In accounts, they have not sacked anybody. Their campaign general and his men are still there doing nonsense in budgeting. All the people in power, there is nothing he has done. And we were telling him before, don't give governors, don't share subsidy, don't share palliative, don't share palliative. What he did was that he said he would give the governor 5 billion. And before you know what is happening, he decided that he decided 480 billion naira. He decided nothing right. And this right is distributing to states. Make rice to be very expensive. Each state is getting about how many trailers of rice? How many? Is it not 5 trailers of rice each state?
5
and everybody
trailers.
that is selling rice yes, trailers of rice. This is why we are suffering now. There is no food. And all the rice now, nobody see one acre. Is it not better if they use that rice and begin to cover the potholes on the road? At least we will have good roads to pass. Than to give it to all these politicians. What they do with it, nobody see any rice. What Mr. President is doing is too bad. He doesn't listen to us. He doesn't take our advice. He doesn't regard us as anything. All he's interested is to win the governors for next election. And that's why I support this strike. Let them show this country down. Even if they are creating court contempt or anything, let it be. If every Nigerian should support NLC, they are the only one standing. Judiciary has failed us. INEC has failed us. EFCC has failed us. DSS has failed us. Federal government has failed us. State has failed us. Look at everything has failed us in this country. Let us support NLC and show this country down. With a president will come back to his senses. And they will do normally they're supposed to be in NNPC. Stack all the people there. so that we will live good life. With NNPC, there is nothing federal government can achieve. Nothing. So we get up to 1,500. They cannot hold it. Because the corruption there, the federal government is benefiting from there. Military is there as a consultant to federal government. That is what we are suffering. They pay subsidy to military. Before he will give them bill for 46 million liters, which we are not using. Nigeria is not consuming up to 20 million liters. Let them prove it. All the filling stations in this country, we are licensed. All of them have managers. They have license, all the meters. They record their daily sales. Let them come and check it. If they don't know how to do it, let them give me the contract. I will do that work and give them the number of liters we are. It's a very big scam. What Tinubu is doing to this country is bad. We are not supposed to be suffering what we are suffering because we are only producing country. And we are going through all this. Children out of school now. People are losing their job. Industries are packing up. Factories are packing up. Everything has gone off right down.
Right,
everybody is confused. It has never happened in the history of Nigeria that there is no lockdown, there is no traffic, there is no riot, and people pass their motor and trekking. Like just with the shadow road to the okay. And crowds of people are trekking. Before you said there is no bus or there is no dog. Now people are trekking when bus is running empty. This is a disaster. Tinubu should enter in the Guinness Book of Records.
All right, thank you, Mr. Ben. Thank you so much. We understand the reason for your rant. Thank you so much. Hello, good morning. Hello. Hello, good morning. All right. Let's continue the conversation, Peter.
Sure. As I was saying, before any country.
Sorry. Hello, good morning to you.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning. How are you doing?
Yeah, I'm fine. This is Mr. Easy calling.
All right, Mr. Easy, go ahead.
Yeah. Sorry, I just want to ask a question. So far, we hear that Nigeria has been borrowing money. They've been borrowing money all these years. And we keep hearing reports of they borrow so billions, this, that. Have we ever had same report that they pay back the money?
No.
Genuine report like that. Because all these years, even the time of Buhari, they've been borrowing billions, trillions, this, that. But have they ever paid this money back?
They've not.
They still have the mind to be giving governors huge amount of trillions of money. Now, where is this money coming from? If they are borrowing such amount of money from outside countries, where are they getting this money that they are giving to government and governors allocations every month? Where is this money coming from? And they said Nigeria don't have money. Where is it coming from? I'm asking, please, because I don't know. Someone that doesn't know will ask question.
China and other countries.
That means it's like we Nigerians, it's like all of us, we are inside water. We don't even know what's happening in our country. So a whole lot is going on. Now, this money they are giving to governors and all of them to be doing all of this allocation, we are not seeing the effect of this money. Now, Labour that have been fighting, shouting that they want to go on strike, I would say all this while, this is not the first time we will be hearing about going on strike. It's just like a dog that is barking that cannot bite. Let's all see the effects of who Labour really is. And this strike they are going, I hope it's not for them alone because they say it's total shutdown. Now, hope they are fighting not just for the civil servants alone. Since it's general, a whole shutdown, it should involve everybody, both those who are working in private organizations or company. Let them also fight for them, for everybody's increment, since it's a general shutdown. So it shouldn't be just government parastatals or so. So since it's a general shutdown, let it affect everybody's take home. So that's what I want to say. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Mr. Easy. Thank you so much. All right, Peter Nosike, let's continue the conversation.
So the two policies that he has made, the removal of subsidy, one, as I said, was hastily done. Understand? He should have put structures before removing subsidy. The 500 billion he borrowed and now giving governors 5 billion naira, because to me, that 5 billion is pocket money for the governors. That 5 billion each is a pocket money for the governors. He should have used it to put our own refineries in order. Okay, now people are more in the states. He gave them 5 billion, and they kept about 350 billion for himself. To do what? To do what? What is he doing? If the governors are to take care of the people in their states, who is the president to take care of? So why should he keep over 80% of the money? And I have said it here before, no countries can survive on borrowing. No country in the world can survive on borrowing. No economy can survive on borrowing. So he said that his policy is for investors to come to Nigeria. No investor. It's only a stupid investor that will come to a country where there's no security, where there's no infrastructure, where the cost of energy is high. It's only a stupid, even where he cannot get justice in the court.
All right, let's take this call. Hello, good morning to you.
Good morning, my sister.
Please
What
tell
you
us
people
your
are
name.
saying?
Tell us your name and location, please.
My name is Ejoku Bondo Nwokojak from Echibu, Lagos.
All right, Ezioku, go ahead.
All right. The problem of Nigeria is that we Nigerians, we are too tribalistic. I remember when PDP was in government, and the Southwest, they were in forefront of all this strike we are talking about. They paralyzed everywhere. But when the time has come for them to do justice to what is happening, to do the rating now, they are supporting, this is my brother, this is my... That's the problem of Nigeria. Anytime Nigeria will come out and feel that it doesn't matter, like in America or Europe, Asia, when things is not working well, they come out and say, this is not working well. We must fight for it. The problem of this country is that we are from this or we are from that. Until somebody said that Oloma will not support about this. And that is the truth. So what am I saying? What I'm saying is that if Nigeria wants to be like Europe or Asia or America, we should come against anything tribalism and face the rating. That is the problem. Not that they don't know. Everybody goes the same market and buy. Everybody goes the same thing. See what is happening now in Ladipo, that closed Ladipo. When Tinubu was governor of Lagos, that was when they were closing Ladipo. Every time they close Ladipo. Now he has become the president of Nigeria, and Ladipo have been closed again. So what are they saying? What did they say now that environmental problem has not been happening since? Why must he be now? When he was governor, we have environmental problem. When he became president, environmental problem. That is the problem we are facing. Let us call a spade a spade.
All right, thank you so much. Thank you so much, Mr. Ezioku.
Yeah, so no investor will come where there's no...
Sorry, Peter Nosike, let me take this call. Hello, good morning to you.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning to you. How are you doing?
I'm all right, Kara.
All right, tell us your name and location, please.
My greetings to Mr. Peter Nosike in the house.
Good morning, good morning.
You're welcome, sir. It has gotten to that point. The same way no book. If you go to school, you struggle. That's the way no book. If you go to university, you go struggle. You understand? I'm sorry I'm speaking in teaching. Because if you stick in plain grammar now, they will feel they are looking for you. So, but I know, see, the God will give Nigerians grace from 1960 to succeed till today. Forget about strike or no strike. One strike will come from heaven. That strike will settle everything. There is no wisdom in any man to arrange the situation this country is passing through. My name is Emmanuel. I'm calling from Ilasa. No man in Nigeria have the panacea or the book or the book knowledge or bookshop knowledge to solve this problem. This problem is based on the injustices of 1960 to date. Now they affect this country, both in the north, south, east, or west. Until every man and woman go confess anything your grandfather do to this country, their father do to this country, their mother do to this country, both spiritually and physically, this country cannot be free from this doldrum we did. We have to leave all this book knowledge or idea we want to create to take on this country. Injustice and wickedness, idolatry. That is what is holding this country spellbound. Unless the people confess and repent and bring back what they have stolen to help the country will continue to struggle locally and internationally. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Yeah. So, for me, our problem is physical. Understand?
And not spiritual.
It's not spiritual.
All right, let's take this call. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning to you. Please tell us your name and location.
My name is Nwokoma from Anambra.
Okay, welcome. Go ahead.
I'm calling you from Ablero.
Okay.
I've been listening to what the people have been saying. But let me come to just another narrative. Me, as a Nigerian, you people may not like to hear what I want to say. But I, personally, am tired of Nigeria. Hello?
We can hear you. Continue.
I am tired of Nigeria. I'm living in Nigeria and I'm afraid. If I'm living in if I stay in my house, I'll be afraid. If I'm walking along the road, I'll be afraid. What is exactly happening in this country? Like you people that you used to say America, America. Are we planning like Americans? The Americans, they can die because of their country. But here in Nigeria, especially our political elites, the teachers, they embezzle our money over there to abroad, enriching those who have been enriched already. Then what is the foundation that we are laying in Nigeria to make Nigeria move forward? Look, you see all these politicians that I see today, they don't have anything to offer us. They are just there to destabilize Nigeria. And let me take you people backward. During the time of late Obafemi Awolowo, he made one statement. He said that the unity of Nigeria is sitting on top of gunpowder, which can explode at any time. And I don't pray that it will explode in our present time now.
Amen.
But what I'm telling you, those people, especially the political elites, they used to travel abroad and see what is happening there. And see what the Americans, they are doing to develop America. What are they doing to develop Nigeria? Nothing. At times, I used to hear when they say that the best military is not up to the worst democracy. But in Nigeria today, the best democracy is the worst, more than the worst military. And let me say it. Let the military take over this country. And let's see what we can do in Nigeria.
Sorry, sir. We can't take that one. Thank you so much. All right, Peter.
So we are not in support of military government.
Yes, we're not asking the military to take over, please.
Yes, all we want is good leadership, good governance. Let the people, let the government be living up to its responsibilities.
Of course.
Let it be providing enabling environment
for businesses to thrive.
Security, welfare of the people.
All right, let's take this, please.
Yeah.
Hello, good morning to you.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning to you. Please tell us your name and location.
This is Monday from Agege.
All right, Monday, go ahead.
Well, what I want to say now is that the program of Nigeria now is too critical, and nobody knows where to go. Like for me now, I cannot lie to you. I don't have what to do. I just lost my job last month. True to God. And I cannot pay my rent for any job. I will be appreciative. I will be very, very appreciative because it's only me where they quarter for myself and my mother. Please, because I don't know, I cannot try to beg. I cannot beg because I have hands and legs. And I have something to do when I'm working. So I don't know the way Nigeria is now. If people can assist me for any job, because where I'm working is in the church and I'm a cleaner. So they have resigned me there. So if you can assist me, speak to God, I will work because nothing. The thing is very getting worse. I don't know better than something. I don't know.
All right, Monday. Thank you. Other listeners are listening to you. So if they have anything for you, they will get to us and we'll get to you. Thank you so much. All right, Peter.
I'm begging you.
No problem. That's part of the things you're talking about.
That's the truth. A lot of Nigerians are going to bed without food. People are suffering. The prices of food are increasing on a daily basis. And
right. Sorry. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning to you,
Good
sir.
morning.
Good morning. Let's get to meet you.
This is Desmond calling from Oshud.
All right, Desmond, you're welcome to the show.
Thank you. My lovely sister, I say good morning to my brother there.
Yes.
You see, everybody that always call this program, it's not that they don't have what to do with their recharge cards or with their signs, because most of them are looking a way that this country can get better.
Of course.
Most of the callers are directing on one point: good governance. Good governance. Nothing. And we don't need more from the government. What we need is just simple, common, good roads, good lights. If we have good roads in this country and stable lights, that's no problem. Whatever they want to do, they can do it. But I went to only Lagos State. Like all the whole states are not good. I went to Imo State. All the inner roads are bad. How much does it cost for them to do this road? Does it cost them nothing? It costs them now the level of money the governors are collecting every month. Like this, the government has 15 trillion naira for 36 states. What do they do with this money? Hope is collecting extra money for security. Hope have not done local government election and they collect money for 27 local government election allocation fund. What is it do with all this money? You get to worry. Everywhere is dying. We want good governance, good roads, good light supply, water. It's not a rocket science, my friend. I don't understand what is going on with them. They will use our money, they go to London, open a bank account, and put our money there. And when they die, they will collect this money from us. And what's wrong with our brain? And they say they went to school. And they say they go to their graduates. They cannot give us good lights, good roads. It's everywhere. You can go to the year. Nowhere is good. Go to a Songo, nowhere is good. Go to Anambra, go to Abia State before this man come in. What is the problem with Nigerians? We need good governance. Nothing more than nothing. We don't ask for much. May God forgive them all.
All right, thank you so much. Peter Nosike, that reminds me, I saw a video of the past Anambra State governor taking a walk in the street of
with a dog,
with his pets. I said this is the benefit of good governance. Why can't he do that in Anambra?
Well, it's quite unfortunate. It's quite one. The issue is this: they believe that it is only them that deserve it.
That's
understand? Bad. We have never had good people rule Nigeria.
All right, sorry. Let's take this call. Hello, good morning to you.
Good morning.
Good morning. Tell us your name and location.
Big morning, big weekend for Mr. Osike. Good morning, sir.
Good morning, no.
Please, I want to make my this thing brief. We have a
We don't know you.
terrible
Let's
situation
get to meet you. Let's get to meet you.
Okay. Okay. My voice is very unique in
I know, but let others get to know you.
Okay, I'm Ugo by name. Just as the caller said that we are not calling because we don't have what we are doing with our time. But we are calling because we went through the pen and we are still going through it. Even as I'm speaking now. We have terrible situation at hand, terrible leadership, terrible people as citizens of the country. You remember during the campaign of presidential campaign, where people collect indomie and the egg to give their PVC. Simple because they are hungry yesterday. And that act alone enabled those that wants to rig the election to have people around them so that they can convincingly manipulate votes. I've been seeing what is happening in Imo State that people are complaining. We knew how Imo people have been lamenting concerning their governor. But now, they will bring one DJ, he will play one music, and all of them will have a lot of people in the stadium to show us that he has a crowd that is going before him. And that tomorrow, they will rig the election, and those people will be complaining. Oliver the Coke said, if you see a man who they say that is not good, he say forbid him, let him carry his dead body or himself and walk away. Why are we still gathering where we will not have any benefit? Where we went yesterday that was not good. We spend our time going same place today again, and we are complaining. It is high time we leave these people alone. Are you hearing what I'm saying?
Of course.
God spoke to the people of Israel. Say, if Ephraim have joined himself with idol, leave him alone. It is high time we allow this position. If they want to chop, let them chop and separate ourselves. Let the masses separate themselves from them. Because during the time of president, nobody will come and bring one stupid customized bag. They will put indomie and egg inside and say, take this and submit your PVC. And they submitted their PVC. Today, what they are going through is far worse than what they went through under the former regime.
More than the noodles
and who is to be blamed? Yes, people that are selling their better because of noodles that cannot have just a meal. And today everybody is complaining. The earlier the better. It's better we correct things now. Telling people to leave the man that they say they don't like alone. Let them not go after his 5 naira and 10 naira. Because it's going to cost them another 4 years of lamenting and shouting, and nothing will happen. We're in Nigeria. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Hugo.
Well,
thank you.
In the issue of Imo State, I can tell you that Rivers people are now supplying human beings to Hope Uzodinma.
Oh my goodness. Let's take this.
That's a fact. The people you are seeing, okay.
Sorry, please. Hello, good morning.
Yeah, good morning. I got it on the good morning, sir.
Good morning.
Tell us your name and go ahead.
This is Mr. Akaja. I'm calling from Okota.
All right, go ahead.
I got it on the I'm always glad whenever I hear your voice on radio.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for educating us. I will start like this. You see this country called Nigeria. See, except to all of us will come together. Then we know. We ask ourselves if we can be able to be together. That is when things will work. All this one we are still doing, we are just deceiving ourselves. When you look at it, the mindset of a Yoruba man is different from the mindset of an Igbo man. The mindset of an Hausa man is different from the mindset of other people. So how can it work like this? It cannot work. Let us come together and know if we can work together. So let us go back to federalism, back to true federalism. Let every region govern themselves, and we have a central government where everybody will be able to. Okay, look at, for instance, you see in Lagos State, everybody will be hearing that there is a free education in Lagos State. There's no free education in Lagos State, too. As I'm talking to you, a lot of students will be drop out. Too. Okay, so those people that are going to JS1 now, they will ask their parents to go and bring tax. Do you know how much is tax now? Tax is with about 8,000 from 8,000 to 8,500 naira. And not every parent will afford this amount of money. How would they make it? And there's no alternative except that tax. Okay, have you noticed what is happening on the road now? When you go to you buy a car, you go to reception or whoever that is issuing a plate number. They will use a fake ink to write your fake number. After 3 months, that thing will be wiped off. The road safety will hold you and pay you a lot of money for you to go and reclaim another plate number. Is it okay like that? Can we work like this? You go to Southeast, the way they treat insecurity in Southeast is different from the way they treat insecurity in the North. How can we work like this? Let everybody come together. Let us stop deceiving ourselves. In a country whereby in our constitution, a president, somebody can become a president with primary school cert, and a banker, we get a job as a graduate. Even ordinary police station manager, before you become a manager of a police station, you must be a graduate. Why the president, who will oversee all everything, will not have a school staff? A primary school staff, can it work like that? It cannot work. That's my contribution. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Akajaja. Wow.
Yeah, so everybody is, but our questions, are they in support of the strike? Should labor unions go on strike? I feel that's the topic this morning.
Hello, good morning to you.
My big brother, good morning. This is AJ.
All right, AJ.
From Ikoto Axis.
Okay, AJ, what do you think about the strike? Should they go on strike or not?
You see, much as I'm in support of it, I'm a bit doubtful because of their deadly nature. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, go ahead.
We've heard of their roaring several times without any action, applied. And I wouldn't be surprised if this particular one, slated for Tuesday will hold. But I should think that the issue of labor should not be strictly centered on them. It should be for all of us. South Africa, if you could go, had to fight apartheid, even with other African countries, before they could achieve their freedom of extremism to date. Are Nigerians ready? That's just my question. If Nigerians are ready, we wouldn't have leaders that are highly apathetic, leaders that are so nonchalant to dictate our lives. Almost everybody is in agony, in trauma. How long will Nigerians continue to be in such a state of malady? What's wrong with Nigerians? The so-called labor leaders of moment can be compared to what we have by Modu of blessed memory. When we have Asan Sumanu, I can't even call the one time, labor leader that he served in the house as a leader. If he was a labor leader, I know what I'm talking about.
Yes.
Until Nigerians are very ready, these leaders will not be taking us for granted.
Okay.
Maybe they want all of us to die so that at the end of the day, they start ruling themselves. And that is anarchy, setting within themselves. The world. Nothing enough.
All right. Thank you, AJ. I think we're not dying, we're staying. And they can't rule themselves.
Well, Senate say we should breathe. So
but we're not breathing. We are not breathing. Sorry. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning. Please, let's get to meet you.
This is Amechi calling from Oshud.
All right, Anechi, what do you think about the proposed strike? Are you in support or not?
I am in support of the strike if they can go on the strike so true. Because these days I don't understand Ejuru and his team. I don't know what they have done to them that most of the time they will tell they want to go on strike. And before you know it, you will come and say they're not supporting. There is no more synergy on this again. But the truth remains that the masses are suffering. The masses are suffering. From one junction to one junction, the transportation is very, very high. And the government had never increased salaries for the workers. So I don't understand why TUC say they're not going. If they're paying maybe they are paying their own workers more than the other union. So the truth remains that they need to go for this to research the government, because things are not working on the way it's supposed to be. The masses are suffering. One single drop of rain from Agbeda that's supposed to be 300, we just calculate to 700 naira. Will government give them money for those ones? It's part of the salary that you are paying them to 18K. That will still remove this money. And tomorrow they want them to work with their heart. But they cannot work because the money is not okay for them anymore. And that's why the salary, the price it can go, fine. Secondly, somebody mentioned Ladepo this morning. I want to beg our brother who is in Ladepo. So please and please and please keep Ladepo clean. I went to Ladepo, the one opposite Briscoe, from the main road to AP is not clean. So if the government will be giving them letter of warning and they wait until government to come and lock that place, they do not do the right thing. Let's call expect. The place is too dirty. On my life, that is selling motor parts, it's dirty things. But for God's sake, they should keep it clean and make it motorable. They are not the only people living in that environment. There's banks, there are residents who live there, who use that road to go to their houses. But they keep on blocking that axis and keep it as if it's no more, no-go area. In as much as I love them and them are cool, they need to keep that road clean, for God's sake.
All right,
They're not on the right on that road. Thank you.
All right, thank you. All right.
That's what you said about TUC and the NLC. Okay.
All right, can we just take the last call for today? Hello, good morning to you.
Hello, good morning, Mary.
Good morning. This is Bibi. Let's get to meet you.
Okay, Bibi. Good morning, Mr. Nosike.
Good morning.
All right,
my name is Casey. I'm calling from Blue Heaven.
All right, Casey, go ahead.
So, if you check Bible, there is a book they call the Book of Lamentation. I think we Nigerian people, we are tired of complaining. This strike that the NLC and the TUC are going into, if that strike is going to solve part of the problem, please let us support it. If it is sit at home,
we're talking about strike, not sit at home. Strike.
The strike is everybody staying at home now. Let Nigerians, let everybody. How can 36 people, governors, one person president, and 40-something ministers be oppressing 200 and something million people? All of us, we just talk, shout, waste our credit, call on radio. I passed Alausa the other day and I was looking at the government house. I was just thinking, I said, all these things that we complain on radio, how can it get inside this place? Who is going to take the voice of the masses to inside this place where security, everything is locked? You cannot even get closer to the fence. How can they hear what people are complaining outside? They are surrounded with psychophants, people that give them, they don't even understand what is happening outside. When they come outside with 20, 30 convoy. How can they know what people are going through? How can they know? We just talk on the radio and it ends there. If it is that strike, let everything close down. If at all, everybody should go and look for another country and stay. Let them close Nigeria down. What the person Somebody will stay in the shop from morning till night. You are not selling anything. I open the shop. Not that I'm not doing anything. I'm inside my shop, sitting down, doing nothing. No customer, nothing. What kind of thing is this?
All right,
So
my brother.
that is my own place.
I understand the situation. I'm talking about if the government hears, they know what we are suffering. They know what the masses are going through. Tell us, what do you think?
The issue is this. These people are surrendered by circumstances. Those who tell them what they want to hear. That's why Buhari said that he did well. Because Nai Mohammed was giving him fake information.
Lying to him.
Understand me? Lying to him that the reason why there's traffic on Abuja Road is because his government was favoring the masses, so they were buying cars. Understand? That there's nobody is hungry in Nigeria. This is what Mohammed was telling Buhari. So these people are surrendered by sycophants. So they don't feel what you are feeling. They don't feel what you are feeling. And again, for me, it also starts from the way they came into office. Most of them bought their way to power. They sell their houses, they borrow money, they bribe people, dash their endomy and rice, and they get to power. So when they get to power, they will now begin to,
recover those things. By using the money meant to...
Understand me? So the way they get to power, because they get to power with that personal pronoun, I. Understand? Not we. So if Nigerians can change, begin to do crowdfunding, understand? Whoever want to aspire, instead of going to take money from him, we donate money to him, understand? So that know that it is our money that put him in that office. Therefore, he's there to serve us, not to serve himself. But now these people are using their own money to get power. And once they use their money to get power, they will not have any regard for you. Because they buy everything. They buy the traditional rulers, they buy the youths, the women, everybody with their money. They will get their houses and sell. So when they are selling their houses, people will think that they are stupid. So the frustration with which they get into office, when they get there, they will begin to fight back. They will recover the money that they spend and will now begin to save to buy again in the next 4 years.
Of course.
So that is number one reason to me why these people don't have regard for the people. I have settled you now. I have settled you. Understand?
Yes.
So they settle the masses when they are going into office. Then what other settlement are you expecting?
All right, Peter, let me just read this one message. Morning, crew. I don't know why the man whom we are told that he's fully prepared to govern Nigeria the way he built Lagos is the same man that is now begging Nigerians. Enough is enough. Court order or no court order, labor or no labor, the country must be shut down because we are already down since 2015. Democracy is fallacy as far as I'm concerned. This is coming from Mayor from Ikotu.
Okay, that's according to ILO, the International Labour Organization. Strike is the last option after every
means fails.
After every other means have failed. So since the NLC said that they are being deceived, which I know is expected, they are being used there as a ball. Federal government is kicking them like a ball. So they should go for the last option, which is strike.
All right, thank you so much, Peter Nosika, and to all our listeners. Thank you so much. We can't take any more calls because time is not on our side. But do well to expect us same time next week as we bring another interesting topic your way. All right, on that note, stay blessed, stay safe, and please calm down. All right, my name is Biblas Chidi, and that was Peter Nosike that you heard his voice. Up next is news, world news at 12. Bye for now.